everyone, Gina here. I'm going to make a layout today of this 4x6 picture of my nephew and my niece. They're sitting on the couch at my brother-in-law's house, and she's playing with an iPad and he's playing with a handheld electronic game. So I have that in a 4x6, and then I have these 2x3s of just how much they're concentrating on their games. Those are the pictures that I'm going to scrap. I pulled these two pieces of paper from the For the Record 2 collection by Echo Park. This one is the doily paper, and then this one is the border paper. I'm going to use this side of the border paper with the newsprint, and I'm going to use this yellow to mat the photos from the doily paper. I also pulled out some chipboard pieces from this Prima collection from it's their Craftsman collection, and I pulled out these gears and these light bulbs. I thought they fit the theme because they're so concentrating on their electronic products. This layout is going to be called the Geek Squad. So I pulled out those. They're like little light bulbs and gears here from this collection pack of chipboard stickers from Prima. I've pulled out this die cut, which has a heart on it and talks about happiness and joy and things like that. And that's from this Glitz collection. It's their Vintage Blue Whatnot collection. So we have that. I have a chipboard piece from the Basic Gray Oxford collection we're going to use. I pulled out these two layering papers. This is from Glitz Beautiful Dreamer, and they're paper layers, and these have the alphabet on them, so we're going to use that as a layer on the layout. And then I have these two journaling cards, and that's also from the Prima Craftsman collection. This is their journaling note card set, and I pulled two of those. And then for letters, I'm going to use these stickers. They're the Serenade collection. So right now, that's what we're going to get started with, and I may add other things as we go, but right now that's the general idea of where we're starting. So thank you for watching. Hey guys, this is one of the rare times for a layout that I actually pre-planned exactly what I was going to do. So this layout goes by really quickly. And I find that planning does go that way. Like if I plan out what I'm going to do and figure out my paper layers and all that beforehand, that the layout goes, you know, very smoothly. But sometimes, I don't know, I don't always do that. I sometimes feel like I should do it more, but I don't. So I started this layout knowing that I was going to mat the 3 photos onto this yellow paper. And I actually ripped that paper, so I'm just doing a little bit of repair work there with a little bit of tape. And in order to mat photos, I use my paper trimmer. So I line the edge of the photo up with the guide bar. You know, it's, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch or something away from the guide wire that actually shows you where the blade's going to cut. So I just line my photo up at the guide bar and then cut it, and then it makes it even all the way around. I find that the easiest way to do it. I've bought several things in order to get layers straight, and I just find using my paper trimmer to be the easiest way. So like I said, this is all very planned. So I laid the photos out in this configuration on top of that Prima layering, no, it's Glitz layering paper with the alphabet on it. Not much of it's going to be seen, and it's a little bit crooked, but I didn't notice that then, and I'm gonna try to ignore it now. So I'm pulling out the ruler to make sure that it gets straight. Look at that. And I overlapped the two mats for those two 2x3 photos so that it looks like they're together and matted on one piece of paper, just to make sure that most of that heart could be seen. And then I'm taking those Prima embellishments and making sure that those inserts in the gear stay, because those like pie piece inserts in those gears or pie pieces or what have you actually come out, and I didn't want that. I wanted them to be full circles. So having a little bit of trouble getting that back adhesive off, but it eventually works out. just using my X-Acto knife to lift up that adhesive on the back of all those triangles because I want to make sure that the triangles stay. And now I had laid out this layout beforehand, but I'm seeing now that there are some areas that are going to need a bit more of embellishment. So I'm taking some more pieces out of that Prima chipboard set. And then I'm going to layer these two pieces of journaling paper here. And I like the way they looked overlapped like that, so I should have probably cut that one so that I could have used the other half, but oh well. And then I'm just going to figure out the spacing for my title, or I thought I was going to figure out the spacing for my title on that wax paper, but because I have that layering paper there, I know I can just line the letters up along there. And then I'm going to take these are, I thought I was going to use those, but I'm actually going to pull out. These are Lily Bee Design stickers, and it's a very small font, and I'm going to use this here to write the above the Geek, so it's the Geek Squad. And I'm sorry, Best Buy, no copyright infringement intended. I just love how they're sitting on the couches with so intent. I'm going to put their names on this piece of chipboard from Basic Gray. Now I always end layouts looking through. These are all of my label stickers from, my Mind's Eye and Jelly Bean Soup and those kind of things, just to see if there's something there. So I put that one up there that says documented on. And I realized that I had never adhered that one circle, so I'm going to go back and do that now. There we go. And just looking for anything else that may fit the theme of this layout. And this little label sticker here says Best of Friends. So, and that kind of works with these two. Now I'm just looking around, seeing other things that are laying near my desk to see if there's anything else I want to add. And I like that hand, so I decided to put that because that one section down there in the lower left-hand corner was very dark, and I decided it needed something down there, so I'm playing with all the chipboard I have sitting around my desk. And that little thing there is from Basic Gray, the Oxford collection. It says Studious. That's a chipboard piece. And I decided I'd go back to this hand and think, yeah, I kind of like that. And it actually pulls that green down in that corner. So now the green goes in 3 different places, creating that all-important triangle. And you'll see the red does that as well, the 3 red pieces, that all-important triangle. And then I'm thinking that lower right-hand corner needs a little bit more embellishment. This is a chipboard piece from Basic Gray's Hopscotch collection. I'm dropping that down on there. And now we have that kind of light green. Thought I might use some stickers from that Echo Park collection. So even when this was a very quick layout, but even when I plan it all out at the end, it's always about filling in the gaps or the things that I didn't see initially when I set it all up. I'm going to put that's another piece of chipboard from that Hopscotch collection, but it's more about getting the paper layers and the picture placement down for me when I'm planning a layout than the embellishments. The embellishments can always come later. I'm going to just use my Office Depot date stamp. I have a bunch of those roller stamps from like American Crafts and stuff, and I'm not sure why I bought them because I always go back to that one. It's just an Office Depot. Like I bought it at Office Depot for like $2.99 or something. And then I'm using a Bic Market pen to do my journaling here. I had pulled out my black pen, but I decided to go with this brown. And that's the layout, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!